When I was younger, my hair was always straight. I usually never wore it in its natural state to avoid looking different. People's opinions of me were always important. It wasn't until I got to high school where I saw the true potential of my natural hair and learned to love it. During the summer of 2020, I had the opportunity to work at Pregones Puerto Rican Traveling Theater through Bloomberg Philanthropies Summer's Internship. During my first week at Pregones, I had the opportunity to join sessions of the National Association of Latino Arts and Cultures presentations and lectures. During these presentations, I had the opportunity to listen to various artists talk about their work and culture history. This first artist is a bilingual director. She has directed about 65 productions and has directed in the US, Australia, and in Argentina. She's invested in creating an environment for Spanish speakers and Latin culture. She has created a mentorship for people who are invested in having careers in the arts. She coaches in language, acting, and audition techniques. Her name is Cristal Manique. She's invested in embracing the Latin culture and demonstrating a knowledge of her identity. She spoke about her battle with her identity and her hair journey.
I was made fun of for my hair in junior high. It was called Fro Girl by some students. And it was really hurtful because it made me feel like the hair that I had been used to having my whole life was suddenly not okay. It wasn't really until college that I started really embracing my hair as an asset, and it's sort of become my signature in a way.
Cristal is a mentor and mentions how she loves teaching others. These are some quotes from her mentees.
Cristal is one of the most talented and visionary directors in opera world today. She has the delightful and open way of working with singers and takes the time needed to help realize each individual arc as well as the story as a whole.
Cristal is an amazing director and teacher with a unique ability to help students dig deep into character development with an emphasis on discovery and a character's backstory. I highly recommend taking advantage of what this truly gifted director and dramatic coach has to offer.
The next artist is a self-educated music historian who became fascinated with the Chicano history and started collecting records and doing lots of research. He keeps an archive of different music and learns about their stories. He is the co-founder of Hot Pants, Rare Funk and Soul Night in Minneapolis, and Alamo City Soul Club in San Antonio. His name is Justin Salinas. As a child, he had issues with society not being supportive of his culture. He was born with relatively light skin and grew up as a product of his culture. As a teenager, he was in a situation where some people made racist comments about people of his ethnicity, and he realized he needed to be cautious about the people in his life. He learned how to read people and only bring in those who were supportive of him.
You know, I had to do my own research and kind of have my, do my homework and know my heritage and my roots, you know, so if I got questioned about it, I knew what I was talking about and I could, identify with where I came from and be able to explain to people and fight for that, against whether I was getting bullied or people were saying something at school or trying to tell me oh, you're white or whatever. I was always having to be able to know my roots, to be able to back those up and tell them no, I'm not white, you're wrong.
Cristal's hair is the crown she carries with her while she goes on about her days working hard and thriving. Each curl is every show she's worked on and each hard day she took and made into motivation. Rambo has made an effort to be comfortable in the skin he was born in. It didn't matter what others saw. His confidence and self-awareness was more important. I identify through my hair and the pride I share for my culture. How has your identity changed through the years, and what does it say about you?